Okay, so all of you can hear me, right? Okay, fine. So we are discussing some arithmetic operators. Okay, like plus symbol, so minus, division, multiplication, division, and modulus. Okay. So now so yesterday we discussed completely with plus symbol. So even remaining also, if you want, you can try. Okay, I'll show one or two examples on this. So later you can try it, and no need to share your video. Okay, and turn off your microphones. Okay, fine. Okay, so now I'm opening some HTML file. So here I'm going to try with some expression. So x value is 10, y value is 20. Okay, so here I'm going to plan some expression. So we are var, okay, so variable z equal to x plus y into x minus y. So this is my expression. So here a combination. Okay, so plus, minus, as well as star symbol, multiplication. So here, what is x plus y? So x plus y is nothing but 10 plus 20. Okay, so 10 plus 20. So into 10 minus 20. Okay, so 10 plus 20 into 10 minus 20. So z equal to, so 10 plus 20, how much? 30 into, so 10 minus 20. So nothing but minus 10. So finally, the result is what? Minus 300. So the z value is what? Minus 300. So here, document dot write, I want to display as usual, x is plus x. Okay, so string plus x, nothing but number. So we are adding string plus number. The result is what? X is 10. So just refresh the page, control plus to zoom. So now the result is what? X is 10. So next, as usual, y is nothing but y is 20. So I want to display in a new line. So I want to display in a new line. So for that, BR10. Okay, so in this case, right now, only X is enough, but I want to display Z also. That's the reason there also I wrote BR. So X value is 10 and Y value is 20. So next, document dot write. So Z is Z. So what is the result of Z? Minus 300. So whatever I wrote inside the single comment, okay, single line comment, it will not display in our browser. That is just for our reference. So Z value is minus 300. Okay. So next, what is the differences between division and modulus? Okay. So this is division and this is modulus. So if it is 10 divided by 5, the result is what? 2. So 5 twos are 10. So here, this is nothing but what? Quotient. So whenever we are using modulus, so 10 modulus 5. So in this case, the result is what? 0. So nothing but what? Remainder. So whenever we are having division, then the quotient is what? 2. So whenever we are having modulus, then the result is what? Okay, that means remainder is what? 0. The same program we will try here. So x value is 10, y value is whether it is 5 or 2, okay, 5. And here x divided by 5, I want to display only the z. So what is the result of z here? Okay, so what is the result of z here? The result of z is what? 5 twos are 10. Okay, 2 will be the result. Okay, suppose, so if I am having modulus, so x modulus y. So control S to say, so just refresh. So whenever we are having modulus, we are going to have remainder. So next, assignment operators. So next, assignment operators. So name itself is there. So assignment is nothing but what? Where we are storing or holding the values. So here equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, multiplication equal to, division equal to, modulus equal to. So just 1 second. Okay. So now we are going to try with this. So just 1 second. So this is one example. So here we tried a division. I'm commenting. So you can use either division and modulus. Okay. Okay. So now assignment operators. Okay. So we are having equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, multiplication equal to, division equal to, modulus equal to. So equal to we know. So equal to is nothing but what? Where we are storing. Okay. Here also in all the places we are going to store only. Are getting that? Okay. But in addition to that, we are having some arithmetic operators. So now here, sorry. Yeah. So now here x equal to 10, y value is 20. Now variable z equal to x plus equal to y. So what is x plus equal to y? So now here x plus equal to y is nothing but what? X equal to x plus y. Okay, so what is the meaning of x plus equal to y? X equal to x plus y. Okay, so now here I am going to write in comments z equal to. So what is the meaning of x plus equal to y? X equal to x plus y. Z equal to x equal to. So what is the x value here? 10. And what is the y value? 20. So finally, in comments I am writing z equal to x equal to, okay, 30. So based on this expression, z value and x value both became 30. So I wrote in comments, it is just for your reference. Okay. So now here x is x, y is y, z is z. So if you observe clearly, x value is not 10. So it is 30 because after this expression, so where z equal to x plus equal to y. So after this expression, x value and z value both became 30. So control S to save and just refresh the page. So I think it is 11th program. Okay. So, so 1 second. Okay, it's not 11, it's 12. So if you observe here, x value is what? 30, y value is 20, and z value is what? 30. Okay, so x value and y value both are 30. Suppose the same statement, if I write before that expression, so before this expression, so JavaScript executes from top to bottom, whether it is JavaScript, CSS, whatever. Okay. So before this expression, x value is what? 10 only. So before this expression, x value is what? 10. After this expression only, then z value and x value both became 30. Just refresh the page. So before the expression x value is 10, after the expression x value is 30. Okay. So now same thing for remaining programs. So for example here, x multiplication equal to y. So if x multiplication equal to y, what happens? X equal to x into y. So now I am using multi-line comment. Okay, or otherwise, okay, simply I will go with other example, no problem. So JS 13. So open with browser, at the same time open with notepad. So everything is same, just I am going to have multiplication z equal to x equal to x into y. So what is the x value here? 10. And what is the y value? Multiplication, okay, 20. So what is the y value here? 20. So x value is 10, multiplication, y value is 20. So 10 into 20, 200. So before this expression, x value is what? 10. After the expression, z value and x value both became 200. So check the output. So before the expression x value is 10, after the expression x value is 200, then y is 20, z is 200. So same like that, you can try remaining. So this is called assignment operators. So next,
I have a question here. So, what is the significance of plus after x? So, does it means it has extra, like it mean to an addition, or I didn't get exactly what the x refers plus refers for.
so it is performing arithmetic operation only. Okay, so it is performing what? Arithmetic operation only. Okay. So here x plus equal to y. So what is, so exactly what exactly it's happening here? X plus equal to, sorry, x equal to x plus y. So in real time, so this concept is very, very important to add the data. Okay, so for example, observe carefully. X value is 10, x value is 20, for example. Okay, so now tell me what is the result of x?
30.
So I'm asking about only this part. Okay, so x value
Mhm.
is 10, again x value is 20. Now what is the result of x?
20.
20.
Okay,
20.
20.
yeah, so x will be how much here? 20. So that means this 10 is replacing with what? 20.
20.
Okay, so that means first x value is 10 only, after that it became 20. So we are getting only the last x value. So now the concept is, I don't want only this last value. I want previous value as well as current value. So at those type of scenarios, okay, so I'm using what? Plus equal to concept. So if I use x plus equal to something, what will be the concept here? X equal to x plus 20. Then x equal to previous x value is what? 10, and the current x value is what? 20. And what is the final result here? So 30. So whenever we are using plus equal to, what is the advantage here? Previous value plus current value. So previous value plus current value. So both will be added. Okay. So in real time, so in which scenarios this plus equal to is very, very important, especially in case of Ajax based examples. Okay, that plus equal to concept is very, very important. Just 1 second. So in Sivasoft website, so I integrated, okay, so this report, okay, instead of showing here, I will show batch timings. Just 1 second. So it is Angular example. I want jQuery. Okay, so whatever it may be, so just don't bother about the program and everything. Just observe what is the importance of this plus equal to concept. Okay, so observe carefully here. I wrote TRTD how many times? Only one time. So that means this is only suitable for what? Only a single record. Okay, but if you observe this program, sorry, so is my screen is sharing or it's disconnected?
Sorry, it got disconnected.
Okay, 1 second. So now it's fine, right?
Now it's fine.
Okay, fine. So now if you observe carefully here, whenever I'm checking the output, I'm having a complete set here. Okay, so set in the sense right click, inspect. So if you check it here, so right click inspect, I'm having table tag, I'm having T body. At the same time, I'm having what here? Okay, all the, okay, so TH, so TD and everything. So totally I'm having how many TRs here? 1, 2, 3, 4 TRs are there. Okay, fine. So how I did here? Just by using what? Plus equal to. That means first what I did? Table. With the help of plus equal to, what I'm doing? This table and this one. So both it is added with the help of plus equal to. And next, whatever it may be, it is a dynamic loop concept. Totally 3 times it will repeat. Okay. Finally, what happens? All the 3 table rows, it is added with the help of this plus equal to. Again, at last, table close also is added. So that means whenever we are using plus equal to, previous data plus current data, both will be added. Okay, so especially in real time, at the time of Agile's examples, we are going to use this. Okay, so here also the same thing. So previous data plus current data. So X value is 10. If I write only like this, what happens? Here only we are going to get what? 20. So whenever we are using plus equal to, here we are performing what? Arithmetic operations only. X equal to x plus 20. What is the advantage here? We are going to add previous data plus current data. Now final result is what? 30. Suppose if I have string, so here I am having Shiva. So here I am having soft. Okay, so x equal to x plus soft. So what is the previous x value? Shiva plus soft. And finally the result is what? Shiva. So with the help of plus equal to, what is the advantage? Previous data plus current data, both will be added. So especially in real time. So this is very, very important. Okay, so whatever it may be, so just leave it. So this is assignment operators, remaining you can try. So just I'm saving this. Okay. So next, increment and decrement operators. Okay. So regarding increment and decrement, maybe a chance of some confusion. Okay, but no problem. See here. But generally we know So increment means it is going to increment by 1, just only 1. So even if you prefer decrement, it is going to decrement by 1. So now see here. So just under program. So JS 14. So first we are going with increment. In this increment also we are having two concepts. One is pre-increment, another one is what? Post-increment.
Post.
So regarding this pre and post only, maybe a chance of confusion. So x value is 10, y value is plus x. So here we are going to perform what? Pre-increment. So we are going to perform pre-increment. So generally increment always by what? 1. Okay. If I give 10, increment will be 11. Okay, like that. So document dot write, and I'm going to display x value, and I'm going to display y value. So what is the result of x and y? So if I recheck the output, so here what happens? X value and y value both became 11 here. So just apply some BR here. So why it becomes 11 here? So initially x value is what? 10. Here pre-increment means before storing in y variable, pre-increment means before storing in y variable, x became what? 11. So that is the reason the x output is what? 11. At the same time, the same 11 it is storing in y, that is the reason y also 11. So this is called pre-increment. So now regarding post increment. So variable a equal to 10, variable b equal to a plus plus. So this is called post increment. So this is called post increment. So now whatever it may be here. So document dot write a value and b value. Okay. So now what is the result of a here? Anyone?
A is 10.
B?
B would be 11.
Okay, so we'll check. So now see here. So A value is what? 11. B value is what? 10. So why? See here. So the A value is what? 10 I said. Okay, sorry. I declared here 10. But whenever I'm checking it is 11. So that means before this statement, A plus plus, even it is a post increment also, A became 11. So A plus plus means it became 11. So that's the reason A value is what? 11. Why B value is what? 10. Because it is post increment. Post increment means whatever the result is available, in A, the same A only it is stored in B. After storing, so based on post increment concept, it became increment. So that is the reason A plus plus became 11. But in this case, what happens? A value is 10. That 10 is stored in B. After storing in B, so some other time it is increased. So like that. So like that you need to assume. Okay. So that is the reason A value is 11 and B value is 10. Okay. So like this. Again, see here. A value is 10. So we are trying to display A. So based on, if you consider only this post increment part, A plus plus, then A value is became 11 because increment by 1. That is okay. Then why B value is 10 means the same A value, nothing but 10 is stored in B. After storing in B, some other time it is incremented. So that's the reason B value is 10. So some confusion. Same concept only even for decrement concept also. Just I'm closing this, another program. So 1, 5. So open with Notepad. Same concept regarding decrement also, maybe a chance of confusion. Okay. So now I'm going to comment to hide it. Okay. Okay. Now can anyone, what is the result of X and what is the result of Y? So it is pre-increment.
Y is 9.
Okay, Y is 9. Okay. So because X value is 10, it is pre-increment. That means it became 9. Then it is stored in Y. That's the reason Y value is 9. Then what about X? X also 9 only.
15.
Okay. Sorry. So our program is 15. So in this case, X value is 9. Y value is also 9. So because X value is 10 only, it is pre-increment. Pre-increment means X became 9, then stored in Y. At the same time, Y and X both are 9. So that's it. That's the concept here. So next, post-increment. Post-increment. So in this case, what happens? A value is what? 10. A value is 10. So B value will become what here? 9. So now go and check it here. Sorry, some problem. A value is 10. B value is, this is post increment. Correct. Oh, sorry. Got it. Comment problem. Okay. So now here A value is what? 9. B value is what here? 10. So because A value became what? 9. What is the B value here? Okay. So it is what? Post increment. After storing in B, it stored 10. Okay, after storing 10, later on it is decremented. So that's the reason B value is 10, A value is 9. So that's it. Maybe a chance of confusion. So please refer this program clearly. Okay. So this is called increment and decrement operators. So next, after this, comparison operators. So assignment operators means where we are going to store something. Okay, in real time assignment operators, especially plus equal to, is very, very important. Okay, so whatever the examples I showed, Ajax examples. Okay, so now coming to comparison operators. So in case of here, we are having so many operators. Condition and the result. Okay. So whenever we are having single equal to, so what is the meaning of single equal to? We are assigning, we are storing. Now X value is what? 10. Now comparison operators. First double equal to. So comparison, name itself is there. We are going to compare. We are going to check. So now tell me, what is the result of this one? It's true or false? Obviously, X value is what? 10. We are comparing, we are checking whether X value is 10 or not. It's true, obviously. Then the result is what? True. Okay. So next, I'm comparing X value with what? String. We already know in JavaScript. In JavaScript, we are not going to write any data types. We are not going to write any data types. Okay, so that's the reason whatever we are writing inside the quotations. So whatever we are writing inside the quotations, okay, so that is nothing but what? String. But in case of double equal to, no problem. So here X value is 10, here also X value is 10. Even if it is string also, no problem. Then the result is what? True. But we are having triple equal to. So triple equal to means exactly equal to. So triple equal to means exactly equal to. Here exactly it will check. Here X value is what? 10. Here X value is what? Okay, 10. Both are numbers. Now the result is what? True. And next here, X, I'm comparing with what? String. In this case, the result is what? False. Only in case of triple equal to, in this case, there is a variation. Okay. Next, as usual, we are having what? Not equal to. So X not equal to 10. So obviously X value is 10. So it is, the condition is what? False, because X value is what? 10. And remaining less than, greater than, don't bother about string, all these things. Okay. So here X less than 10, even X less than quotations 10 also, no problem. Okay. But whatever it may be, now the condition is what? False. Less than or equal to, here we are having two conditions. X less than 10, it is false. X equal to 10, it is true. So that's the reason true. So greater than, X greater than 10. So in this case, the result is what? False. Greater than or equal to. So in this case, what happens? X greater than 10 is false, but X equal to 10, it is true. And I think even one more is there. So regarding not equal to. So no problem, but we are having not double equal to. X not double equal to 10. So here it is number 10, here it is number 10, then it is false, no problem. But here X not double equal to string 10. In this case, exactly. So it's true. So only triple equal to and not double equal to. In these two cases only, okay, string number exactly. Remaining all the cases, no problem. So these are all what? Comparison operators. So where we are going to check the conditions. Are you getting it? Okay, fine. So next we are going to have conditional statements. Okay, so we are having four conditional statements. One is if statement,